Welcome to episode 89 of Gintama. Last time, we had to stop Kyubey from constructing the Tower of Babel. So I don't know what we're getting this time. I will watch it and discuss it. Subtitles and timer are on the screen if you want to follow along that way, or you can pull up the episode on your own on the side. But either way, let's get into it in 3, 2, 1, play. New ED last time, which was pretty cool. We'll have this OP for a little while longer, but yeah, while that is playing, let me say that if you enjoy the videos, subscribe to the channel. Gintama comes out every Tuesday and Thursday, with other videos every single day of the week. Check out the description down below as well for Twitter and Discord links, and Patreon, where you can support the channel, get these videos early, and vote in polls to decide what shows I'm going to watch. So yeah, thank you. No idea what's happening last time. The preview started out by being just a black screen, and then I paused it. So, with the information currently at hand, as far as I know, this episode is going to be a black screen. If it is anything else, then it will be a plot twist immediately. So, I'm in good hands here. It's going to be good regardless if it is literally anything more than a black screen. Maybe we'll check in on Okita sometime after the whole sister thing. I don't know. I don't know if things will just be back to normal with him, if he needs like some grieving time, if we'll ever touch on that. Or he'll just be back to his normal self next time we see him, I don't know. Giving him some time away, though, is nice, not just shoving him back into the story. Oh, well, here it is. Here's the black screen, so, alright. I don't know. What happens twice will happen thrice? I mean, it could. Is that like when it rains, it pours? Okay, so it's a black screen. Alright, let's do it. The sky is black? Okay, well, there we go. We got some colors. No, you're not black. Did it? So Kagura turned black. Didn't expect that. Okay, we're releasing our hidden power. Fantastic. I'm all for that. Okay. Where have we found ourselves transported to? We're just in the void. Okay. Is it possible that they're just in their room and that there's just a blackout? Like a really heavy blackout? And that voice was a hallucination? A group hallucination? So, yeah, I don't know where they are. I expect the answer to be really ridiculous. There's none of that. Well, they're very unconcerned. It's like, yeah, whatever, it's fine. Okay, see if you wake up. Why not? Oh, light. Hello. Yep. Okay, we gotta get the hidden power. We gotta get it. We gotta unlock your true potential. What if they've just been like... What if they just got isekai'd? Did they get isekai'd? What if they're in the fucking purgatory between Earth and isekai world? And this is the god that brought them there. It's not like a hot goddess as usual, but it's this guy. Because they got run over by a truck. But instead of cooperating to awaken their hidden power and defeat the Demon King, they're just going to sleep. And so he's just going to resurrect them back on Earth because they were uncooperative. That's my headcanon. But it's apparently this guy, so I don't know. Nice swooshes. Nice scarf, beard, glasses. Is this Zangetsu? Or that wasn't really Zangetsu, that was his Quincy powers or some shit. I don't fucking know. It was dumb. Oh my god! This is Bleach! He's his Zanpakuto! Or Quincy powers. I don't know. That's definitely a reference to it. It has to be. Is this, like, serious at all? Like, what the hell is happening? So his wooden sword has transported them here to awaken their hidden power. Like, is this a dream? Is this really happening? Like, what the fuck is gonna... Is this a... Yeah, like, is anything gonna come of this? He's just like, nah, it's fine. He's already really strong. Like, what else does he even need? Nah. You'd expect that. You know, you gotta have the Getsuga Tensho, although you don't want to push that too far, because that's literally all he fucking had in Bleach. The whole time was just Getsuga Tensho. Jesus Christ. You gotta have your Shadow Clones and your Rasengans. You gotta have your Gum Gums. She's scratching her ass. He just kind of swings his wooden sword. He doesn't have, like, an attack name. Okay, this is my one opportunity. If you pass it up, then you're not gonna learn it. It's almost New Year's. It's December that I'm recording this. Oh, there you go. So just make the Bleach references much more clear. In the thighs? Why the thighs? Okay, do it. Go ahead. Put your money where your mouth is. Kick him. Are you gonna do it? You did it. You reached 3, so give him a good swift kick. No, okay, he's gonna keep counting. Oh god. Nice, nice. See, I can understand that. But when I think about just like kicking them when they're laying down, I wouldn't have thought about the thighs. So this is like the soul within his sword. So, like, this whole time, you know, this guy's been there, and he will be going forward. Like, every time we see him have that sword, we're gonna be seeing this guy. And we're gonna know that this guy wants him to learn the ultimate move, and kinda hates him, but is being used anyway. What? Why would is that an ultimate move? Just like explosive jizz out of every orifice? You don't just jizz out of your dick, you jizz out of everywhere? No thank you. Unless this is all a fucking dream or some shit. I would hope so. Eventually, that's gotta happen, right? Are we foreshadowing a large conflict, or are we just fucking around? Yeah. You got... Oh, right, of course. You've got... If you're ever gonna be in one of those jump fighting games, you've gotta have your ultimate moves, right? It's for advertising purposes. Oh shit, he's gonna force him to learn the ultimate move. It's like teaching your Pokemon Frenzy Plant, or Blast Burn, or Hydro Cannon. Oh shit, you're gonna be trapped here. Alright, well, apparently there's a fridge with food, so I guess we have what we need. You probably don't charge rent, so that's fine. That's better. Sadaharu can fend for himself, I guess. Maybe Sachan will eventually come over to check on Gintoki, and she'll find Sadaharu, and she'll keep him. Otai will eventually notice her brother is gone, but I think she'll be okay. Oh, hello. So this is his sword spirit's room. He just keeps a bunch of porn under the bed. Nice. What's your pet? Where's your pet? Stiff tissues. He's shooting jizz out of all his holes. It's getting everywhere. Was that his diary? Photos? Like a yearbook? Did he go to Zanpakuto Spirit School? Junior high album, yeah. Who did he go to school with? Is the entire episode gonna be here? Or are we gonna leave at some point? He's telling them to leave. I don't know. Alright. Oh, what the fuck? Who is that? Is that his mom? So he just lives with his mom? Where is this? Why does he live with his... Who is... She has a beard too and an afro and the shades. Is his mom a sword? What the fuck? Hideaki Sarachi was just reading Bleach, and he was like, this is boring. I can make it better. And so he did. Although around this time, Bleach might have still been at least better than it became later. It might have still been in the decent stages. I mean, you might as well. Just get it, learn it, fine. And since we're doing Bleach, it shouldn't take that long, because that was a pretty common thing in Bleach. They're like, it normally takes like 10 years to learn Bankai, but you're going to have to do it in 3 days. And then he does. So I guess you could probably do it quick. He's so sad. They can't even learn my ultimate move. See if I even care. Wow. Oh dear God. So yeah, we really get no background for this whole episode. It's just a black screen behind them the whole time. Oh, his mom is encouraging him. That's nice. Ah, now she wants to fight. Whoa, don't do that. Oh my God, he's gonna do it! What is it? It's just a punch. The fuck is a Giambolic Magnum? So it's just a big ass punch. That doesn't even involve the sword. Well, I mean, maybe when it's applied in the real world with the sword, it'll be different. But did he just kill her? Like, what the fuck? This is absurd. This is ridiculous. I love it. This is such a fun idea for an episode. Is that the dad with the comb over? I mean, there's barely anything to there. But yeah, he's got the beard and the shades. Oh, Jack Nickel Cannon? Is that like Jack Nickel's son? What? What the fuck is going on? Like, this just went totally full-on shonen parody, and I love it. Ah! I thought it was at the balls at first, but no, it was just the thighs. But that looks pretty painful. Jesus. Did he? He just kicked you in the thigh. Is that the move? Thigh burst. Okay. Oh, we're out. We're out. We're safe. Holy shit. So that was only half the episode? Where are we now? Oh, Okita. Yeah, you're Asian. So now the Shinsengumi has to awaken their power. Alright, sure. I was kind of disappointed that we were ending that segment, but now we're continuing it. Mixing it up a little bit, keeping it fresh. Okay. What the hell is... What are we about to meet? Okay, they're gonna be the same. Let's just go back to sleep. Okay. Jeez. They're just not gonna do it. We might not even ever find out what this sword spirit or whatever here is, because they might not wake up. Nope, not gonna happen. Okay, eventually. Maybe she got tired of it and left. Oh, no, she's here. Kondo's not up. Oh, hell, whoa! Holy shit, it's Orihime. She even has, it's definitely her. Like, she's got the orange hair, the hair clips, the big tits. But yeah, she's totally fucking naked. With a lot of hair. And she just got arrested. I guess. Wow. They just arrested their sword spirit, or whatever it is. I could never read Bleach again. Like, I could never go back. After this, I would just think of this. The victory goddess. Okay. So she's, trespassing in our country. That's true. I mean, that's possible too. If you're a goddess and you can't even remove handcuffs with your powers? First time for everything. Have Shinigami been arrested? When did that happen? That's cool. How do you know? Oh, her diary. Just like his old yearbook. What did she go through? Well, you still, broke the law, so we still have to arrest you despite your troubled past with whatever it was. Yeah, she's their victory goddess, so after treating her like this, they might never have any victories ever again. She'll make him bacon and eggs, though. Oh, that's... I like the look. Just the apron with nothing else. I approve. Whoa. I mean, if it's with her, then, I mean, yeah, go for it. Wow. Rude. The shitty son stealing money from the mother. Treating her like shit. Wow. That got dark. Although if your mom is cooking you breakfast in the kitchen with nothing but an apron, then that's a little weird. Ah, what is this? Hello. Who are you? Okay. This little troll person? Okay, that's what an angel of death is. Oh, what? They were together? Oh, that... She was with one of them? She's a little bit out of their league, but okay. What? Oh my god. Okay, alright. I mean, they had to see how far they could push it. Build up the Bleach references slowly, and then hit them with the big one. See how much we can get away with. Just completely. It's not copyright infringement because his hair is a little more spiky in certain places. There's like the slightest little differences. Can we do this shit with other shonen manga? Can we just have like whole episodes devoted to parodying Naruto and One Piece and such? I don't know what you could do, but this is really great, so my god. The fuck? Oh, okay. Go. Wow. All right. So what? All while being naked, and she got a ton of men. All right. I guess that happened. What the fuck? And now it's Chair-sama, one of Bleach's most famous characters. What? Jesus fucking Christ. Why is this show so stupid? In the best way possible. I don't know, but that was really great, so let's talk about it. Alright, episode 89. Holy shit. That was one of the most entertaining episodes. That concept was a great idea. Just going full-on shonen parody, full-on Bleach parody, taking these elements from Bleach and just doing this ridiculous thing with them, with the meta jokes, with the lazy black and white backgrounds. Like, yeah, the staff just got lazy. We need you to learn the ultimate move. Yeah, it's also marketing purposes. We gotta push this shit, make it appealing, make it cool, keep things fresh. And yeah, I didn't really think much about that, honestly, because Gintama is so far removed from how typical shonen manga go. He just has a sword and he just hits people. He doesn't have any, like, ultimate named attacks or anything like that. If we ever make a fighting game, you have to have the ultimate move. But, yeah, that stuff was just so good. I had no idea what to expect. The preview just showed a black background, and I didn't listen to the whole preview, so the fact that it turned out to be this was so surprising and so much fun. And when it ended halfway through, I was kind of disappointed, because I was like, I don't know, maybe if it went on the whole episode, it would overstay its welcome, but I was having fun, so I wanted it to keep going. But then it just switched over to the same thing, but from the Shinsengumi's perspective, their version of it. So I was like, oh, that's awesome, we're still doing it, but switching over and keeping it exciting and new. So that was great. I'm glad we had those two halves. They were saying that, like, we did this before? Did we? They said, like, hasn't this happened before at, like, the other New Year special? And the whole episode is called What Happens Twice Will Happen Thrice, implying that the black one was the second time and then the white one was the third time. Has this happened before? I might just not remember, because if it was the last New Year special, then it was a year ago, which means it was quite many episodes ago. But yeah, if there was something like this where they were in some kind of void many episodes ago, I'm not thinking of it right now. So if there was, let me know which one that was, and if not, then explain what was going on with that. But yeah, we also see Okita again. I didn't know when we would see him next after losing his sister, and he seems fine here. I don't know how much time, if any, they'll give after that arc to Okita to just deal with the loss of his sister or anything like that. I don't know how serious they'll treat that, if they'll ever talk about it, or if it'll just kind of be back to business as usual. And I mean, either way, that arc and the actual moment of loss was really impactful, but we'll see. We'll see if they actually do anything with that going forward. There's also no guarantee that this happened at the same spot that it did here in the manga. Sometimes they change the order of things around, so for all I know, this might have happened later or earlier than the Okita arc in the manga. I don't know. But either way, just the Bleach parody stuff was great. Zangetsu, Orihime, and then just completely Ichigo. Like, they were really close. But, I mean, the Orihime one is pretty damn spot on. But just her being naked all the time, I guess, separated her enough. But then the Ichigo one, there's so many details, from the hair to the clothes to the sword to the mask, and they're all, like, as close you can get without being literally exactly him. So that was great. Just so many references, and as somebody who has read Bleach and enjoys shonen manga, it was so much fun. Especially being a series, Bleach being a series that I liked for a long time, and that I still really like parts of, and that I like to go back to. But also a series that is almost unanimously agreed upon got terrible. And that we can easily make fun of. And this probably aired back when Bleach was still in its earlier days, before it was, getting to the bottom of those jump rankings. But yeah, it's fun being a series that I can think back on fondly and not so fondly. But I don't even know if I could go back and read the good parts of Bleach now, because I'll see their Zanpakutos and I'll just think about this. But that was great. So yeah, I guess he has a sword spirit. So now every time we ever see that wooden sword, we're going to have to think of that guy and his parents and that situation and the horrible shit that went on there. I don't know what his parents, like, do they live in the sword? Do they have their own? I don't know. There's a lot of questions about the logistics of it, but it's all just really funny. It doesn't matter at all, but that was great. I'm here to teach the ultimate move. Nah. I'm good. No, it's fine. Because that's always the thing. Especially in Bleach or other shonens, we've got to teach you how to go Bankai or how to do this other thing within fucking 1 hour because Aizen's gonna kill somebody. Okay, yeah, we'll do that, and then I'll get the big power up. And he's just like, nah, I don't want it. And then when he learns it at the end, it's kicking somebody in the thigh. And there's the whole, you have to break the curse of your father. And then they fight, and then it's just so ridiculous. And he was crying, and they can't even handle my ultimate move. And he was like, they're talking about liquids bursting out of all the holes, and he had a bunch of porn, and he had a bunch of jizz tissues. And that was just so fucking absurd. And I loved it. It was such a great idea, such a great concept. When this was airing in the magazine, running, the manga was, did Kubo read it? The author of Bleach? How did he feel about it? He must have loved it, right? It would have been awesome. I want more of that. I'd love to see more tackling other series that I know. You got references to Doraemon and Ichigo 100%, but I don't know anything about that shit. So when they reference the stuff that I know, it's like, oh, yay. That's nice. And, some people have a problem with reference humor, and sometimes it's not funny. Just like, yeah, that was a reference, I guess. But sometimes you go all out with it, and you do all this shit, and it's really funny. Or like, I guess it was episode 50, right? That was loaded with all those people's, like, whatever it was, like their versions of the show, how to make the show more popular, and there was Otai, and it had all those jump references in it, and that was nice just because it kind of gave us a clearer picture of the kind of story she was imagining. It used those references to stuff like Bleach and One Piece to tell us, oh, that's exactly the kind of thing that she's thinking about. And then here, again, like, just seeing the Bleach references shows us, like, exactly where it's coming from here with the tone and what they're getting at with trying to get them to learn the ultimate power and whatnot and the sword spirits, and there's just so much more to it. It expands so much beyond just the Bleach references. And then you get the Shinsengumi, who sleep a lot, and then we meet the hot-ass goddess. I enjoyed her character design quite a lot. and then just everything going on with her fucking diary, and all the shit that she's been through. I'd love to know more about that. And all the other gods, and like the gods of death and adultery and all the horrible shit there, and Okita going into sadistic mode, which I'm not convinced that that's a different mode than his normal one, and leading her to become like a war god. And then I don't know what happened at the end. Did she die? Like, is it because she's too different of a goddess now? Like, she's lost her place in the heavens, like among her believers, or something. I don't really know what happened to her, but just that whole thing, and them putting her under arrest, and she doesn't have any kind of power to get out of it, and so they're just like, no, you're just an exhibitionist. This is public indecency, indecent exposure. And she's trying to explain everything to them, and then being the mom, and Okita's being the bad son. It was just fucking absurd. It was amazing. Just as it kept going and going and going, it's like, how the fuck far can they take this? Coming up with this idea in the first place is so much fun, and it was so surprising, and then executing it in such a funny way, and it just keeps on going. It's one of those where I have to keep reminding myself as I'm watching, like, oh yeah, we're in the middle of this. We're still in the middle of this Bleach parody thing. And we're still going with it, and it's just, I constantly have to remind myself how funny it is as we're going. It was great. That was hilarious. I don't know if there will ever be a time when we see this guy again. He did say, like, oh, there could come a time when there's a stronger foe. It's all really goofy and a joke, but I would imagine that has to happen. We got to have some strong enemies in some of the more serious arcs in the future, right? I would think so. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll see this guy again. Maybe there really will be an ultimate move. We can make fun of it all we want, but then we can actually do it later if we want, because Gintama's also really good at doing a lot of the shonen stuff that it pokes fun at a lot of the time. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll see this guy again, and he'll turn out to be his Quincy powers, because that's what happened in Bleach, and I don't know. There was a lot of all that shit going on at the end of Bleach. Who knows? But something like that. And then their goddess of victory, did she fucking die? So are they out now of that? They're just getting no more victory for the Shinsengumi. I have no idea what the implications of that are. I assume none. I'd really like to know about the perspective of somebody who knows nothing about Bleach. There's still a lot to enjoy here, but knowing Bleach definitely makes it better. So if somebody knew nothing about Bleach, I wonder how they would take this. Also, so if that's you, let me know your thoughts on this and all the references and stuff down in the comments about what happened at the end exactly to the hot goddess lady. Or if they did this before, like they were saying. Let me know all that and your thoughts on the episode down in the comments below. The hell's a Jack Nickel cannon? Okita may have just murdered a goddess, in his sleep, just showing his power level. I love the art style of that final sequence too, and then his little sadistic smile over at her at the end. I'm just not entirely sure of the logistics of that, other than just him being the strongest, craftiest bastard. But yeah, that was great. Like, every tiny little line was funny, and I can't remember or go into all of them, but there was a ton of great shit. So yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. Let me know your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed. Support me on Patreon. Link down below. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.